Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our first public forum. Today, we have a speaker joining us, Dr. Tony Wagner, who will be discussing his new book, The Global Achievement Gap, and what we, as students, need to learn in order to survive in the future business world and workplace.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. For me, this is a real special opportunity in several respects. I've been involved with a couple of school startups, and I'm just fascinated with the Oxbridge Academy opportunities that you have here as a startup, as pioneers that you are, as teachers, parents, and students.
My question is, if your analysis of the failing schools is correct, then why are schools not making the changes that you are suggesting?
If we're going to succeed, we need educators and business leaders to work together in a very different way to create a much more robust and professional system of assessment and accountability.
Do you think that the school year is too short for students to learn what will be needed to succeed in the future?
Yes.
Have any of your ideas been proven to be wrong?
I've read that the constructive nature of project-based learning is both a pro and a con. What is your opinion on the cons and how we can prevent them?
So I think at its worst, project-based learning is simply a watered-down kind of curriculum that is more about fun than it is about learning, and that's a problem.
You claim that America is falling behind other countries to do a better job of educating their students. Are you pessimistic or optimistic of our chances of catching up?
Well, I guess by nature and temperament, I have to be an optimist, right? I'm an educator. I work with young people. Young people give me hope every single day.
You speak of what changes need to be made and how we need to reform our schools, but how do you plan on beginning that transition?
I do think that we need what I would call an R&D capability in education. There's no innovation and no change without research and development. And what that means in education's world is really trying to encourage laboratories of innovation. I think Oxbridge clearly aspires to be that.
In the critical thinking and collaboration you speak of, are grades still important?
Here are the grades that made sense to me. See if they make sense to you. A, B, or incomplete. A B was my standard for competence. You know, you don't want to fly with a C- airline pilot, right? You just don't. You want a B pilot. You want a guy or a woman who really is competent.
I understood you interviewed one of our students this morning. What was one of the more difficult questions that you had to answer?
He interviewed me. He asked me, what was my best school memory? That was the hardest question, because I didn't have many good school memories. That's in fact why I'm an educator, because I felt I'd been miseducated. That's kind of the fun thing about growing up, I guess. If you're willing to kind of follow your passion and you're willing to be agile and adaptable and throw yourself into new things and take risks, intellectual risks, you learn new things.
What skills must you possess to attend Harvard?
I think the challenge is to find the school that fits your needs, whether you like to, a small, more intimate environment or a larger urban environment, whether it has a particularly strong program in your area of interest, whether it's drama, or digital photography, or whatever it happens to be. That, for me, is the more important criteria, not that's a name brand. I challenge you to say, well, what happened in that class? What was interesting? What are you reading these days? What'd you read in the paper yesterday? What'd you see on the news last night? Don't be thinking about competing with one another. That's the risk of a private school. That's what I think is corrosive. Instead, be thinking about what you can learn from each other and how you can challenge each other. And for me, that is the potential of a private school advantage. All of you are articulate, you're talented, you've asked great questions. I just hope that continues to be the spirit of your learning from each other and with each other in the next 3 or 4 years. You were incredible, guys. Give these guys another hand, will you? You guys were really, really good. You were outstanding. Well done. Well done. Great, great, tough questions.